like science.
I like science.
I like science.
So there's a recording in
Science.
progress.
I was wondering if one of us was going to mention it. Almost mentioned it when we were talking to Emily yesterday,
Yep,
because it's the thing we do.
it is. It's the
Because,
thing we
yeah,
do.
we were on Zoom doing the Feminine Critique Cozy Cardigan Christmas episode, which
Stocking
should be downloading
stuffers.
soon. Or stocking stuffer.
Yep.
And yep, she's on Zoom and the recording started, and I pretty much had to bite my tongue to not mention it.
It's like a compulsion now.
Yeah, we have to mention it every time the
Yeah.
little robot voice comes on and tells us that the recording has started.
Yep.
And you're still on the Death Star, I see.
Yes, well, we're still on Voyager, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Because random wasn't true random, so well, it's a
Not.
possibility
And
we might have a hat trick of Voyager episodes. We'll have to see at the end of this recording.
yeah, well, the as far as season 2 episodes, this is our third season 2 episode, but this we've had 2 season 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that just because we've had 3 so far doesn't mean that makes it a hat trick. If we get a third one this time, which I don't think we will.
Yeah.
Now that we have a true random thing.
Yeah, because I've tested it and the numbers are all over the place. So
Is it supposed to be? That's called being random,
yeah,
not just hitting in the middle every time. For fuck's sake.
yeah, it doesn't do a median thing where we're hitting around the 4s and 500s and 600s most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, there's an 8, there's a 900, so on.
Yep. All right then. Do you want to get started on this one?
Yeah, Dreadnought, still on Voyager, still
Yeah.
in season 2.
Yep. I find this particular spelling of dreadnought weird because I am more familiar with Dreadnaught.
Yeah, the OUGHT was odd choice.
Weird. I mean, actually, technically, it can work both ways because not and not are homonyms or homophones rather.
Yeah.
Spelled differently, but sound the same. So, but I still, it's weird to me to see an O in there. But that's
Yeah,
just
because
me.
it just reminds me of the British using that word for nothing, for zero. As
Not.
not.
Yep.
Yeah. NOUGHT.
Yep. But that's how is it spelled in this episode with the episode title. So yeah.
So it's like saying fear not, dread not.
Yeah, that's not really the case here.
No, it is not.
It doesn't make
Fear
sense.
much.
Fear everything. You are about to die. Okay. So we've got Naomi Wildman starting out, not Naomi Wildman.
Cooking in the oven.
Naomi Wildman's cooking. But apparently it's a boy right now. What?
Yeah.
What is the doctor not understanding how male and female works? Because she's talking about, naming him after her husband and or all these other possibilities of names. Right. And I'm like, but you're having a girl.
Yeah, it's odd. It's like, does the mother want to be surprised? Because you'd think the technology would be advanced far enough that they'd know the sex of the child almost instantly.
Yeah, well, they do. And that's the thing, is that she's talking about it specifically like she knows it's a boy. So that is confusing as fuck to me. I just don't understand that. It may be one of those things where they're just like, oh, we forgot that this ancillary character is pregnant. And do we remember? Was she having a boy, girl? Do we know?
Was that the point of it? Just to introduce a future Naomi Wildman, and also that little bit of the doctor trying to pick a name for himself and doing that thing that parents sometimes do, is they go through the list of what people might make fun of their kid for if you name them.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Well,
Frederick's okay, but it's a really rude word in this alien language.
well, that's the thing. You can't account for the entire galaxy and their languages
Right.
on all the different worlds. Just pick one. Pick one that means something to you. Pick something that you think suits your child. That's all you need to do.
I think is my what grandfather or great grandfather, my father's side, had Adolf as middle name.
Well, Adolf is a perfectly serviceable name.
Yep.
One fucking Nazi can't ruin that.
Yeah.
So, big fucking Nazi.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's that cold open is extremely confusing. Um and let's see. Yeah, they found the debris of an unmanned ship or probe. They're not sure. And it's they can tell that it has suffered from Cardassian weapons fire. And so everybody's just like, okay, what wait? We're in the
Well, it
Delta
was
Quadrant.
even such a specific kind of energy that there was only one thing that could have done it. And B'Elanna and I guess Chakotay to a lesser extent realized what it was immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they're identifying, through the wreckage, the energy source that caused it, didn't you think it was awfully thin to be the hull of a ship?
Yep.
It looked like they just cut up tin cans.
Mm-hmm.
It was incredibly narrow gauge on what was supposedly the hull of a ship.
Yeah.
It's like, no
Yeah.
wonder it blew up.
They probably didn't even have shields. Actually, you have to have shields to
So
travel
I
in
think
space.
that
It's just how it
submarine
is.
that imploded had thicker walls than that.
Mm. Ew, don't remind me of that. Ugh.
Yeah, then again, you don't need the thickest of holes in space because there's negative pressure, there's more pressure inside than outside.
Yeah. But you still have to have, a sizable hull and
Yeah,
or a thick hull and shields,
yeah,
so that you don't die.
right.
So yeah, B'Elanna is really owning up to her mistakes, even though
Well,
she's very
yeah.
uncomfortable about it.
Well, even that Chakotay kind of covers for her that she actually reprogrammed this Cardassian weapon on her own without Chakotay ordering her to, when they were still in the Maquis,
Yeah.
and he felt betrayed, which still sits with her.
Hmm.
And what was with Tom Paris in this? Did
Yeah,
we ever
there
address what the issue was?
nope, nope, we did not.
Because, yeah, he's kind of out of uniform.
Yeah, well,
Um,
he doesn't have his top zipped all the way up and his hair is
right.
messy. And he showed
Yeah.
up late to the briefing.
Right. And he's got an attitude. He's picking fights with people, even over things where he's in the wrong, like the punctuation in his reports
Hmm.
that aren't up to Starfleet standards. They must have a style guide for Starfleet. And just kind of having an attitude. But,
Yeah.
with B'Elanna, he softens a little, but, we can see how that relationship might be bubbling. So
Yeah,
something else in the oven.
starting pretty early in season two.
Yep. But
Um,
yeah, that was weird and never getting to realize exactly what his issue was
yeah,
and
it's probably going to pick up again in further, later episodes of
how
the
he addresses
season.
that B'Elanna fits in better than he does. And there's a little bit of jealousy there.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. The words fitting in can mean more than one thing. You don't have to conform completely to someone else's desires and wishes in order to fit in. You just
Yep.
have to follow the rules, comb your fucking hair, zip up your
Mm,
top, make sure you showered, and get to work on time. It's pretty simple. And it's like he's having a little rebellion right now because he's
yeah.
restless and frustrated and they're still in the Delta Quadrant. Well, buckle up, Buttercup. You still got 5 more years after this.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you just need
it's
to fill a role, and that's what B'Elanna does because she's a skilled engineer, and Tom
yeah.
Paris is a skilled pilot.
Mm-hmm.
But don't rock the boat besides that, and you'll fit in pretty well. Just
Yeah.
show up to duty, take care of yourself, fly the ship.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. So yeah. Oh, also, this particular weapon is carrying not only 1,000 kilos of matter, but also 1,000 kilos of antimatter.
Yep.
So yeah, that's gonna do some serious danger because that's what warp cores are, matter and antimatter in a
Yep.
contained reaction. And you put that in a weapon and you're gonna fucking kill a lot of people.
Yeah, they said they could take out a moon with that kind of power.
It's not a moon, it's a space station.
Yeah. And that B'Elanna originally reprogrammed it to attack, I guess, a shipyard or fueling station, I think is what it was.
You notice he just rolled right over my little joke, guys. He
Oh,
didn't even
it was a Star
acknowledge.
Wars reference. I got it.
He didn't care. He got it, but he didn't care.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, talk about compulsions. Is having to compulsively make a moon reference anytime, or to the Death Star.
Yeah.
Anytime a moon is mentioned. It's no moon, it's a space station.
Yep. So yeah, there's a problem because the damn thing's locked in to a target, which is an
Yep.
M-class planet, and yeah,
Some
and
species.
I had totally forgotten about Jonas the spy.
Yeah,
Jonas
that was a weird little
episode.
aside calling into Seska and talking to a dude with really bad dreads, like really naughty
Yeah,
dreads.
yeah, and not naughty is in the fun way. Naughty is
No.
in Knotty. Um, yeah, he's been doing this for a while, but I had forgotten all about it until he popped up in this episode again. And yeah. The thing is, why is everybody wants to get with Seska?
I don't know. Also with
Especially a guy
the
like Jonas. I'm like, dude, you have no
yeah.
chance
Even his name
whatsoever.
sounds like Janus, the two-faced god.
Yeah.
And the hurried whispering and the dim lighting. It's like, yep, he's being duplicitous, being a
Hmm.
spy.
Yeah. And then he suddenly has to go because there's this alert because they're gonna try and stop this weapon from destroying an M-class planet, which is the Rakosan homeworld.
Yep. Well, yeah, he hangs up because somebody else is going to use the phone.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but can't talk no more. Mom needs the phone.
Yep. And pretend like you weren't talking to, a sex
Yep.
worker.
Yeah, 976 number.
Yeah. The it's interesting when Janeway contacts Rakosa and talks with the first minister or whatever, and he's like, I'm finding this hard to believe. He's just like not taking anything at face value, and that's fine. If I were in his place, I would be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of uh, propaganda going about the Voyager crew and the
Hmm.
trouble they cause.
Yeah, and that's the
This,
thing is that's the coming from bad people. And it's being
yeah,
perpetuated unfortunately by good people probably.
gotta watch what
So,
social media you read.
I know, right? Get off of that
Yeah,
fucking, what
X,
I
Truth
True
Social,
Social. Yeah,
Facebook.
that's it.
There's very few you can really rely on anymore.
This is why I don't really use social media
Yeah, it's
anymore.
probably wise.
Besides that, it's just exhausting
Yeah,
to me. I just can't. I can't be buggered.
can't be buggered.
Can't be buggered. So yeah, Milana's gonna go over to the weapon, and the weapon has her voice. And I'm just gonna say right now, Roxanne Dawson being the computer voice, she does it so fucking
Yep,
well.
does it very well.
It's perfection.
And what's
Ab-
with the stained glass windows?
it's Cardassian. Who
Okay,
knows?
because
It's a
yeah, some of
Cardassian
the
weapon.
designs on the ship is like, okay, is this a torpedo kind of weapon thing, or is this a shuttle?
Yeah, we don't know because it's
Yeah,
Cardassian. So all of
yeah.
that weird stuff can just be uh, shuttled away as it's Cardassian design, and they like to be, ostentatious about their deadly weapons.
And from the outside, it looks like a souped up hot dog.
I know, just what?
So even its color is kind of this beigey thing.
Yeah. And the probe slash fucking weapon will not believe that it's in the Delta Quadrant
Nope.
and then pretends to believe that it's in the Delta Quadrant so that it can get rid of B'Elanna.
Yeah. Yeah, even doing like logic puzzles and hypotheticals, it's like let's just assume that you're in the Delta Quadrant and what that might look like and how similar is that to right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, we'll assume. All right, things have been readjusted. All right, bye. And of
Yeah.
course, as soon as Spalana zaps back to Voyager, the missile's like, ha ha, fooled you. Knocks back on its original target and goes to warp.
Yeah. And they've got very little time. I mean, there's not enough time to even evacuate the planet. There's just
Yep.
not. So
They're all just moving to the other side of it.
as quickly as they can.
The part that won't be a giant crater.
Yeah. Well, they say that they have millions of people there, but that's not billions. We have billions on this planet.
Right. Yeah, because it's not going to kill the whole planet. Well, immediately anyway.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's enough
it's
to
going to do some
level
damage.
the populated city that it's targeting.
Yeah, which is probably the capital city,
Yeah.
which is where our Rakosan friend is. And he's warming up. The more that he sees Voyager trying to help,
Hmm.
the more he realizes that they're on the level. And you can see him slowly start to trust, especially when Janeway's like, you know what, we don't know if we can stop it in time, so I'm going to use my ship to destroy it. I'm going to basically self-destruct my ship and take that with it.
Yeah, park in front of it and then have a
Yep.
warp core breach, and within the breach, it'll take out the weapon as well, the dreadnought.
Yep. Yep.
So we get a nice little countdown to the breach, the self-destruct.
Yeah, they got down to the last minute, which is
Yep.
usually what happens in these situations. I would really just like for it not to happen that way, just to
Mhm.
offset expectations, just like, oh yeah, it's gonna go down to the last. Oh wait, they stopped it with 5 minutes to go.
Or it blows up before it gets to zero.
Oh no, 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 I don't want that. No, 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 sir, I do not
Somebody
want
just set the
that.
clock wrong.
Oh, damn it. You put it on West Coast time. What were you
Yeah, that's
thinking?
it. She didn't take into account daylight saving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's and you would think that B'Elanna would, recognize that.
Hmm.
It's like,
Yep.
but then again, I don't know how much time she actually spent on Earth. So yeah. I know she didn't spend a lot of time on the Klingon homeworld, but don't know
Right.
how much time she spent on Earth anyway. So basically, this is pretty much the whole episode is them trying to stop this weapon.
Yeah. There's a lot of back and forth in this, and yeah, going to the dreadnought, thinking you fixed it, leaving, finding out you didn't, finding a way to get back on the dreadnought, finding out a way to fix it for real this time.
And almost
Uh,
dying in the process because
yep.
the ship is trying to kill her.
Finding a um, hidden file in the computer still that was Cardassian in origin. The tax documents with all the porn they downloaded. Finding that on there. But no, it's the original system, the Jarvis, the Cardassian Jarvis that she managed to reinstate. And so these two artificial intelligences start arguing with one another about which target they're going to target.
Yeah, and basically the ship wins against the Cardassian Jarvis. Um, but basically B'Elanna was doing that just to get time. She
Yeah,
needed
by
time,
time.
and she bought enough time that nearly after before losing consciousness, she she managed to uh basically disarm the ship, the
Yeah, she
weapon.
weakened the containment field for where I guess the antimatter was actually located. I think that was the plan to create a breach in the dreadnought
Yep.
which is going to be rough when you're already low on oxygen and yet you're using a phaser, which is going to be burning up more oxygen as you're using it.
Hmm.
So she's hastening her own demise.
Yeah, but she's committed to doing whatever she has to do in order to get this taken care of because she not just because she feels responsible, but because it's the right thing to do.
And the Dreadnought is even then very 2001 style, trying to renegotiate and
Hmm.
self-preserve. It's like, well, I've reconsidered and I think you're right. I think we are in the Delta Quadrant. He's like, yeah, sure. You
Hmm.
fooled me
Yeah.
once.
Yeah. And of course, Janeway evacuates the entire ship, but Tuvok won't go.
Nope, because very logically, just in case, the commander, the captain gets injured and cannot carry out the mission, there's got to be a second to
Hmm.
take her place. And so he volunteers to stay. And of
Yep.
course, she allows it. I thought Tom was maybe going to stay too, but nope.
No,
And Harry
she
thought about
shuffled
staying,
everybody
but
off.
yeah,
Yeah,
everybody got
Harry
into the
wanted to
escape
help,
pods.
but yeah. Now, can you imagine how long it would it take to get all of those escape pods?
Yeah,
Because they go off in all directions. It's not like they go off in this nice, neat line. They just go off everywhere. So
maybe
that's
you have
gonna,
like a retrace your steps command,
yeah,
and they'll find their
yeah.
way back that way.
I would hope so. I would think that escape pods of the future.
Oh, you just froze for a second.
Yeah, sorry about that. I
Yeah,
don't know why it's doing that
yeah, I
lately.
don't
It's
know
very
why either.
frustrating.
Yeah, and
Um,
also when they're doing the trying to disable it or disable the shields and using that tachyon beam when it fires a beam back at them through their beam
mhm.
and takes out their power system and they're dead in the water for a little while. That was kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just don't make weapons like that that are so hard to disarm. This not that's not the word I was looking for. I mean, yes, it's a weapon, disarm it, but I don't know. I don't remember what the word is that I need to use. So,
Okay.
but basically just don't make weapons like that, maybe.
Yeah, and don't teach it a whole bunch of hypotheticals
Yeah.
in
Don't
which
teach it
it
to think.
might, yeah, it's like, okay, these are the situations in which Balana might come back and try to disarm me.
Hmm.
And so that she's being coerced by the Cardassians is like the number one thing. And then if she
Yeah.
continues, it's more than being coerced, is that she's switched loyalties and she's actually working for the Cardassians. However stupid that might be,
Hmm.
that makes more sense than being warped to the Delta Quadrant, which is a negligible the option.
Yeah. And this, folks, very, very blatantly illustrates why AI is not great.
Yeah, AI is horrible. It's a one thing, it's a plagiarism machine. It encourages laziness. By using it, you're not embettering your own life. You're just taking shortcuts. Because the things you're having the AI do for you, you could have done for yourself and maybe actually learned something.
Mm,
But instead, you're just allowing AI to do it for you, and you're probably not even going to read through what it says to learn the material it found, which could possibly be wrong.
hmm.
Because in some cases the AI stuff is being pushed by whoever spent money to have it be in the first place kind of scenario. Like we're getting that with Google now. People are like buying space to be the results. So you're not getting the best result, you're getting whoever paid for the result.
Yeah. Well, that's actually been a thing for a while now.
Yeah, I would prefer if I'm using a search engine to get like the best recommended result
Hmm.
rather than whoever paid for it. And the data centers take up a lot of water. They pollute the air around them. They take up a lot of space with very few workers who actually need to manage the data center. It's just lame. It's like Disney doing like a multi-billion-dollar deal with, what is it, Sora, this AI engine that you can use Disney characters to create content. And it's like, how long is that going to last when people are using it for nefarious means?
Did they name that after Sora from Kingdom Hearts?
I bet they did, but yeah, there's saw on Blue Sky somebody saying, yeah, just ask it its opinions about Taiwan and see how long it lasts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. It's just not a good idea. Also, fuck all of the people who are trying to consolidate against antitrust laws.
mhm.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, right now it's terrible. Nobody's
Yeah.
bringing down the hammer for antitrust. They haven't for a while. There's
Mm-hmm.
all these media companies are just absorbing one another because
Yep.
Netflix now owns Warner Brothers.
Well, they
Yeah,
almost have it.
almost.
They'll probably get it. And
Yeah.
then Paramount is whatever they merged with, or just,
Skydance, I think.
yeah, Skydance. They're just vacuuming up everything else as well. It's just, I am so tired of everything,
Yep, Disney with
frankly.
Fox.
Well, that was actually a smart move because Fox still had a lot of their properties that they wouldn't give back.
Yeah, because Marvel with the X-Men, they can be reunited now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah,
Yep. And that's why we got Deadpool and Wolverine,
yep.
which was one of the more entertaining multiverse movies I've seen.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's not really that much to talk about with this episode because it's all
Well, it's
focused
only
on
the
this
A
weapon.
plot. So yeah, there's really not much. I mean, they only touch a little bit in the opening about the pregnancy and the
Mm-hmm.
doctor trying to find a name, and we get a little drama about Tom Paris that doesn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. We have no Neelix whatsoever.
He was in the meeting
Was he?
about
Oh,
the
you're right.
dreadnought, but I wondered
I
why
don't
he was
think.
there
Yeah,
because it's not like he's a Federation officer, you know?
no, but
Isn't he a civilian?
but he is trying to get Tuvok to give him a security
Right.
officer training. And I can't remember if that's already going on or if it hasn't happened yet. It
Well, I
doesn't
could see
matter.
him being there as an advisor because he's familiar to the area, and that's
Yeah.
the big thing is he knows the Delta Quadrant when they don't
But I don't
because
recall him
he's
saying
traveled a
anything.
lot. He had a few lines, but it was like uh being warped to the Delta Quadrant. It was negligible.
Mm,
I don't really recall much of what he was saying. It's just, I guess, the nature of the weapon and what its purpose is and who made it and that sort of thing. I
yeah.
think he might have had some guesses, but yeah, we already knew what it was
Yep. And who made it?
because Balana made it. Yeah.
Well, Balana didn't make it. Balana
Well,
altered it.
Balana reprogrammed it.
Yeah. So, yeah. And at the end, this is actually funny. At the end, the doctor contacts Janeway
Hmm.
and she says, Doctor, I completely forgot about you. And he says, How flattering.
Yep. Because yeah, she didn't send him off. Is this before the mobile
Yes, this is
emitter?
before the mobile emitter. Well
So they'd
before
have
the
to
mobile
actually
emitter.
like send his programming
Mm-hmm.
into an escape pod, which I don't see being
Yeah.
feasible.
They'd have to put him on a thumb drive and
Yeah.
and send him with one of the crew members. And she just straight up forgot about him.
Yep. So yeah, when they beamed B'Elanna from the dreadnought when the dreadnought was about to explode and she got singed, yeah, beamed her directly to sickbay so the doctor could work on her. What did you think of B'Elanna's toolkit with the very identical looking tools in it? They all look like Super Nintendo cartridges or something of different colors.
Yeah, and the thing that she like pressed against the console looked like a flip phone.
It did. It looked like a flip phone that had one of those classic football games on it that was just red lights. It's like, I guess that's a football. I guess that's a player. It's just a red dot that kind of moves upwards, sort of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or it could be an alien. It could be a xenomorph
Yeah.
that you're tracking that's coming closer and closer to you.
Yep.
And it's too close. It's in the room. And
It's
but no,
you
they're
have
in the
to poke
ceiling.
your head in the ceiling and see them crawling towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Love me some aliens.
Yep.
Alien and Aliens. Alien 3 is not as bad as it could have been.
It's
Alien
a mess.
Resurrection can fuck itself.
Yeah. And the people that said, well, it's kind of the precursor to Firefly. Is like, is it?
Is it really? No, I don't think
Is it?
so. I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Mm-mm,
It's a
no.
bunch of unlikable characters doing terrible things. It's like, why do I want any of these people to survive?
Hmm. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want any of them to survive. But at least it got sucked out. Did not not sucked out an airlock, but
Yeah.
sucked out of a pinhole.
Pinhole. Yeah, that was kind of gross.
It was
And also the guy
gross.
that took forever to die from a chest burster.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was just a lot. I remember, of course, I remember the theater we were in. We were at the Cinemark, I think, or the
Mm,
Cinedome back when it still existed.
right.
We were at the Cinedome when we saw that. And yeah, disappointing, disappointing.
Had a Brad Dourif in it, so it
It
wasn't
did.
terrible.
Yeah, you can't fault him. He
Basically
always
doing
does his
his
job.
Mentat part two.
Yeah. And also, oh my God, fucking, oh God, Winona
Winona
Ryder.
Ryder.
Yeah. I still can't stand her.
Yeah. You never did like her.
I never liked her. I never
Yeah.
liked her. There was just always something about her that just felt fake.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
certain actors have that thing where you just can't get on with them. You're like,
mm,
yeah, it just doesn't feel natural.
yeah, it's
Not
just
like a Walton
Walton Goggins.
Scoggins. It's a G. I wanted to do a C. Walton Goggins. He has a commercial right now that you see on YouTube where he's an actor that can convince you of things, like he's a detective that's never set foot in the actual crime scene because it's all fake. It's
Hmm.
very entertaining.
Yeah, well, Walton Goggins is always entertaining.
Yep.
It doesn't
He
matter
has a
what the fuck
vodka,
he's in. What?
He has a vodka.
He does have a vodka. I like vodka.
Walton Goggins has a vodka.
Oh my God, Fallout season 2 is
Hmm.
so close. It starts next week. I'm so excited. Okay, yeah, we're just meandering now because we don't really have anything else to say about this episode, do we?
Yeah, it's just the A plot, and yeah, it's tense.
Yes.
Blana's great in it. It really
Yes.
showcases the acting, and I think it's pretty well written. It's clever how they do the AI stuff, even though it is very 2001.
Hmm.
But you can feel it saying, yeah, we know what we're doing. And the similarities are such that we're not going to hide them, that this is
Yeah.
basically Hal. So, we'll just let that serve.
Hmm.
You understand what we're doing. This is basic sci-fi existential threat kind of thing of a artificial intelligence out of control and
Yep.
lives on the line.
Indeed. And the Rikosan minister said that they didn't deserve their reputation and
Right.
that that they really appreciated all the help, sort of thing.
Yep, so
So,
maybe some positive propaganda. Though it's too bad those pilots got kind of wiped in a very undramatic way.
mm,
It's just the weapon would go blink and they disappear within its radius.
hmm,
Not even firing a weapon at them, really. It was like just kind of a disruption field. And they'd
yeah,
just evaporate if they ever got too close to the dreadnought in their attack formations. And
yeah,
then
and then
rest of them hightailed it, just
yep,
skedaddled.
which is the smart move.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Wonder if they got court-martialed for abandoning their post.
I doubt it. I doubt that the Rikosans are that litigious.
Yeah.
They were in a crisis situation with an encountering a race that they'd never, or a ship they'd never encountered, with beings of races they'd never encountered. There was a lot going on for them.
And maybe they got the order to retreat too. It's like
Yeah.
you just
I,
see it's going to be a war of attrition and not even that long of a one when you're
yeah, so
just sending
just
attack wing after attack wing and they just get immediately evaporated.
yeah, and then there's still a chance that Voyager is going to be able to stop it, so why
Yeah.
not let them do that instead of risking their people? And that's
Yeah.
a smart move.
Yeah, because if B'Elanna wasn't able to destroy it from within, then it would be the warp breach from the Voyager. And if that failed, then the planet would get a missile targeted and land on it.
Yeah, well,
And so there would be an impact.
I'm pretty sure that Voyager blowing up would take the
Yeah, so at least there are two
weapon
safeguards there before Yep, you're roboting,
with.
max headrooming.
Sorry.
It probably didn't record on your end. It did on mine though.
It just showed me not stuttering, but just frozen for a second.
Yeah.
That's what it did.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's Dreadnought, and now we get to find out if our random thing works.
Oh, right. I gotta bring that up then. So let me
Yeah.
open DuckDuckGo because that's where I saved the tab. 'Cause I like DuckDuckGo because it doesn't automatically go to some kind of AI assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, random.org is what we use. Okay, from 1 to 954, correct?
Let me just, I need to get to the thing. What in the hell? I didn't
Is
ask you
when
to open.
is Starfleet Academy airing?
January.
January, so not
Starts in
quite yet.
January. Yeah, we got screeners for Starfleet Academy. I can't say a single thing about
Yep,
it. You
we
guys
can't
know
say
how it
anything.
works. I can't say whether I like it. I can't say whether I hate it. I can't say anything. All I can say is that we got screeners and we have watched 2 of them. Okay, what is happening here?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. That's part of the problem.
Looking for the spreadsheet, I imagine.
Well, that and I accidentally opened a Google tab and I didn't mean to do that. Just
Oh, for
clicked on the
shame.
wrong thing.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we were talking to Emily about tabs. That was fun. Okay, why
Go
can't I hear you
ahead.
anymore? Oh, there you are.
Go ahead and roll the dice.
Okay, I'm hitting enter. This will be the number no matter what I enter. And it is 954.
Are you shitting me?
Oh, wait, no, it isn't. I looked at the wrong line. 629.
629. Okay, that's still like in the Voyager episodes, I think. 600. Tell me again the number.
629.
629. I gotta write it down because I know how I am. 629. I think we're in Enterprise territory. Okay. Wow. That is the first episode of Star Trek Enterprise. It is a 2-parter smashed into one episode now. Broken Bow or
Broken
Bow
bow.
or Bow.
Okay. Bow. Broken bow. Broken bow.
It's Broken Bow.
Broken arrow.
Yeah, broken stuff.
Broken knee.
Yeah, they find a Klingon and they got to get him home, and they have to take a Warp 5 ship, of course. And the Vulcans are being assholes, and you're not ready. You're not ready. Well, guess what? Sometimes you can't do everything for someone. They can only learn by experiencing. So shut your fucking faces and let them go do their thing.
Well, it sounds like you remember this episode.
I do. I do. Well, it was, it's the series premiere.
Yep.
So, and Archer's still reeling from the fact that his father never got to see the fruition of his labors and get into space himself in a Warp 5 ship, etc. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. It is episode 1 and 2, but now all just one episode.
So we're not splitting this one up. We're
No.
doing the whole thing. So
Yep.
it's practically a feature.
Yep. It is basically the way that it was originally shown was as one episode.
Right.
That was when this, what I remember is that the series premiere was just the whole thing,
Okay.
both parts. So there you go. Back to Enterprise. Still
Back to Enterprise.
no
So we
TOS.
got out of Voyager.
Yes, got out of Voyager. Got out of Deep Space Nine. Got out of TNG. And
let's just test this again. 772, 656, 482. We're still getting around the middle. Oh, there's 895. 18, 4.
Yeah, there
454. So it's still doing random stuff. It just happened to hit towards the middle on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, just testing, getting a few 900s, 888, 10. Oh yeah, it's still pretty decent random. It just, whatever I enter in that first number is going to be whatever it is.
Rightio. Okay then. Do you have anything you want to tell the people?
Once again, we recorded that episode of the Feminine Critique with Emily Deadly Dolls on Blue Sky. and that should be coming. I'll probably share that in our Blue Sky feed for those of you that follow the Shield Podulation account on Blue Sky.
Yep.
And yeah, we're on YouTube. Hear this. If you don't want to go through Apple Podcasts or Spotify, you can stream us or download us. I send the MP3, just the raw MP3 file to Hear This, so it doesn't go through any podcatchers. That is just the audio file from my computer to Hear This. If you don't like Apple or Spotify and still want to listen to us. Yeah. Follow me as DJ Evil Dave in most places. That includes YouTube, Tumblr, Blue Sky, yeah, all over the place. I think even my Bandcamp is DJ Evil Dave. Letterboxd is that as well. So yeah, I'm all over the place as DJ Evil Dave if you want to find me.
Yep, that's pretty easy. As for me, it's just Brandywine a lot because it's exhausting.
Yep.
So most of what I do on social media is on Instagram, and it's mostly book reviews.
Yep.
Because I read a lot of books. Anyway, great. Well, then we will talk to you all next week, or talk at you.
Talk at you about the
Broken Bow
premiere episode of Enterprise.
Yep.
So some Captain Archer time.
Broken Bow. Okay, so bye.
Bye.
Skilla.